Good morning, Sender One, and welcome to your Friday morning Pilates mat class. We will get started in just a minute. Today, we will just be using a mat. Please roll out your mat, and if you don't have a mat, a towel or a blanket will do. And if you're like me and have a carpeted floor, you should be fine just on the carpet. And we will get going in just a moment. And today we are going to work on our cores, of course. We will also be doing a deep dive into some planking, both front supported and side supported. And as always, we will also ignite the back chain of the body, waking up the scapular support and all of the muscles that help keep our spine nice and erect and strong. And without further ado, our mascot, Foxy, is here to cheer us on. Hopefully she's not too obnoxious today. Last Friday, she decided to walk all over the keyboard and stick her face in the camera and all of that business pets do during online workout classes. Here we go. We are going to start standing on our mats. Let me do a quick adjustment. There we are. We're going to start standing on our mats. And let's pick one leg up, finding balance on one side. And as if your thigh bone is stuck in its place or kind of held in space, we are just going to wag the shin back and forth, starting to feel that rotation in the hip joint. And placing that foot down, transferring the weight to the other side, other leg. Wagging that shin. And taking note, do you have more internal rotation? And that's when your foot is winging out, or do you have more external rotation when your foot is coming towards your center? And just taking note where that's living today. Placing that foot down, coming to the other side, maintaining a strong supporting leg. We are just going to kind of windshield wipe that thigh bone out and in now. And just seeing where that is. And if you're feeling any clicking or clunking or crunching, can we stand up a little taller on that standing leg? Can we find a nice parallel in those hips? And maybe that can eliminate some of the crunchiness in that joint. So creating space in the joints so that we're not crunching down. And other side, transferring the weight over, bringing that leg up, finding length in that supporting leg. You can do that by engaging the core already and just windshield wiping that thigh open and closed. And this is a double exercise. Not only are we waking up that supporting leg, finding our proprioception, but we're also mobilizing and waking up our hip joint. Lowering that leg down. Now we're going to place one hand on the back of the head and one hand on the sacrum. It will look like this. And imagining that we have a wall behind us, we're going to bend the knees and straighten them. Bend the knees and straighten them. So we're imagining that the back of the head and the sacrum are gliding down and up a wall. So the bend will primarily be taking place in the ankle joint and the knee joint, and very, very small in the hip joint. And we will be visiting this action throughout class every time we're standing. And now we're going to kind of initiate a squat position. So let's take 2 fingers and put them in our hip crease. How we find our hip crease, put them where you think your hip crease is, bend your knees, stick your tush out, fold your torso forward, and if your fingers are being squished by your thighs and your hip bones, you have found your hip crease. And so we're going to take one of those small bends that we practiced, imagining we're gliding down a wall. We're then going to increase the hip crease by sticking the sit bones out, crunching those fingers. We come back to that standing type bend, and we straighten the knees. And we bend. We increase the hip crease, feeling the energy expand through the top of the head and the tailbone. We come up and we straighten one more time, bending the legs, increasing the hip crease, feeling those 2 lines of energy. And now we're going to feel that belly button going towards the spine and up towards the heart. Recover and come up. Good, let's go into standing foundation. Here is where we will utilize that bending of the knee, imagining that we're gliding up and down a wall, the back of the head and the sacrum, up and down a wall. Let's find ourselves in a parallel. If you've been with me before, imagine that you have a can of beans or something in between your thighs that you're going to give a gentle little squeeze or hug to, kind of firing up that midline. Let's put a hand on the lower abdomen right now. So we're going to stick our thumb in our belly button and splay the fingers wide. Take an inhale in. And on the exhale, feel that hand go towards the spine and up towards the heart. One more time. Inhale. And on the exhale, the hand goes towards the spine and up towards the heart. Here we go. We're going to inhale to bend the knees. Exhale, straighten the knees. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten the knees. Inhale, bending the knees, engaging the core. Exhale, straightening the legs and engaging the core. Transferring the weight onto one side. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten both legs. Inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten. Inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten and lift that supporting heel up. And see where that balance is today. Transferring the weight onto the other side. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten them out. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten both legs. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten both knees, and that supporting heel comes up off the mat. And we give our balance a little test today. Lowering those heels down, maybe giving the legs a little shake out. We are now going to go into our standing roll-ups. I've been really enjoying this one at the beginning of class, and I hope you do as well. We're going to take an inhale. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to scoop the arms down, and they're going to come up. We're going to make sure that we see our fingers in our peripheral vision the whole time, making sure that we're in proper alignment. So if my hands are too far back, I start popping in my ribs and I start sinking in my lower back. By keeping the hands a little in front of us, it helps me maintain a neutral and proper posture. Let's try from the beginning. Inhale, scooping the arms down, bringing them up. On the exhale, finding that increase of the hip crease, sticking the bottom back. We're going to fold forward. On the inhale, we're going to bend the knees. And on the exhale, we're going to roll up through the spine, taking stock of what feels tight today. Inhale, scooping the arms down to come up. Exhale, diving up and over, increasing the hip crease. Inhale to stretch. And exhale, bend the knees, weighting that sacrum down, rolling up. One more time. Inhale, scooping down to come up. Exhale, diving over. Inhale to stretch. And on the exhale, we bend the knees and roll up. Let's roll the shoulder back and place the shoulder blades on the back. We're going to come down to the mat now. So let me adjust this. Excellent. And we're going to go into another sort of hip mobilization now. And this one is really good if you've been sitting for a long time and you feel a little stiff and tight in that lower back sacrum area. So we're going to be using resistance against our own body. And now this little hip mobilization isn't from the Pilates textbook, but I have been given this exercise from physiotherapists, and it's really good, and it's very Pilates adjacent. So we're going to diverge just a hair, but I think your lower backs will appreciate it. So let's take a moment to come down onto the mat. Let's extend the legs long. Let's put the thumb in the belly button and splay the fingers against the lower abdomen. And let's just take a couple inhales and exhales here to feel that core engage. We inhale in, expanding through the ribs. And on the exhale, we feel the belly button sink down and travel upwards towards the heart. One more time. Inhale, expanding through the ribs. And on the exhale, you feel that belly button go on that upwards journey towards the heart. We take an inhale in. On the exhale, we feel the core engage. We do a double knee fold, so we bring both knees up and to tabletop position, shins parallel to the ceiling. We're going to make two fists and place them in between our knees. On the inhale in, we will hold, and on the exhale, you're going to squeeze your fists as hard as you can with your knees. Inhale in. Exhale, squeeze your fists. Inhale to release. Exhale to squeeze your fists. Good. And now the hands come to the outside of the knee. Inhale in. Exhale, pressing your knees into your hands, and don't let those legs open. Inhale. Exhale, press those knees into the hands and the hands into the knees. Inhale to open. And one more time, pressing the knees into the hands and the hands into the knees. Good. And now we will press the tops of our thighs. Inhale. And exhale, pressing the tops of the thighs into the hands. Inhale, release. Exhale, press the hands into the thighs and the thighs into the hands. Inhale, release. And exhale, resisting in this position one more time. Good, and now we're going to scoop the hands around the hammies, the hamstrings. We inhale. And on the exhale, we press the hands into the hamstrings and the hamstrings into the hands. Inhale, release. And exhale, press away. Inhale, release. Exhale, press away. And bring the knees into the chest. Give a little rock. Touch the toes down. Reach the legs long. And now we will go into our roll-ups. We inhale in. On the exhale, we feel that core engage. We feel the cervical nod happen. We're tucking the chin towards the chest, gazing at the belly button. And we continue that roll up through the spine. In this gentle forward fold position, we take an inhale in. And on the exhale, initiating with that belly button, igniting that core, we roll down. Nice and slow and articulated. Inhale in. Exhale, engaging through the core, cervical nod, gazing towards that belly button and rolling up. Inhale. And exhale, engaging through that core, almost like there's a boom, a slow motion punch to the gut, matrix style. Lowering down. Inhale in. And on the exhale, we engage through the core. We cervical nod and we roll up. Inhale. And on the exhale, we roll down, articulating through each vertebra individually until the back of the head touches the ground. Excellent. We are going to move into our series of 5. We're going to start with our hundreds. We will move into our single leg stretch. We will then move into double leg stretch. Single leg stretch with little pulses and straight legs. And 2 legs lowering and lifting at the same time. I will guide you and do it with you the whole way through. Here we are on our backs. We take an inhale in. On the exhale, we feel the core engage. We do a double knee fold. We bring our legs to tabletop. We take an inhale in. On the exhale, we feel the core engage. We cervical nod and we dynamically reach those hands towards the wall in front of us. We start pumping the arms. And we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and in 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, in 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and reach a little bit further. Lowering the head down, touching the toes down to the mat, and reaching the legs long. Take a nice big inhale in. And on the exhale, we find a double knee fold. The legs come to tabletop. Inhale. And on the exhale, we engage through the core, cervical nod, hands behind the head. If you feel your neck getting tired, engage through the core a little bit more and come a little higher up. Reaching one toe long, one knee remains in tabletop, opposite armpit to bent knee, and we inhale. Inhale, switch, exhale, exhale, end it, inhale. Inhale, switch, exhale, exhale, switch, inhale. Inhale, switch, exhale, exhale, switch, inhale. Inhale, exhale, exhale, end it. Switch, 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 switch. Legs to tabletop, hands on the sides of the knees, and we inhale, inhale, exhale, extend, come back in, and inhale, inhale, exhale, reach long, come back in, and inhale, inhale, exhale, reach long, come back in, and inhale, inhale, exhale, reach long, come back in, touching the head down, touching the toes down, reaching the legs long. We have done 3 out of the series of 5. We take an inhale in. And on the exhale, we engage through the core, double knee fold, legs up to tabletop, inhale. And on the exhale, we engage through the core, cervical nod, one leg up, other leg long, and we inhale, pulse, switch, exhale, pulse, inhale, inhale, switch, exhale, exhale, end it, inhale, switch, exhale, end it, inhale, switch, exhale, a little bit slower, switch, slower, switch, slow, and controlled, switch, slow, and controlled, both legs up, heels touch together, reaching the arms long, just like you did in the hundreds. And we exhale to lower, inhale, bring them up, exhale to lower, inhale, bring them up, exhale to lower, inhale, bring them up, one more to lower, inhale, bring them up, reach a little further, touching the head down, touching the toes down, and reaching the legs long. And just take 1 or 2 little inhales and exhales to wash that away. I hope you're feeling a little bit warmer, maybe a little bit more awake. Excellent. We are going to go to walking up the leg now. So on this exercise, we want to hold the leg at a long diagonal. If it's too high up, the exercise will be a little tricky. So we're on our backs. We take an inhale in. On the exhale, we engage through the core. We do a single leg fold and up to tabletop. We take an inhale in. And on the exhale, we reach the toe long. We inhale. And on the exhale, we engage through the core, cervical nod, and walk up the leg. Inhale. Exhale, walk down the leg. Inhale. Exhale, engaging through the core, cervical nod, and walking up the leg. Inhale. And on the exhale, we walk down the leg. Inhale. And on the exhale, we engage through the core, cervical nod, and walking up the leg. And let's come to the tops of the sit bones and take a little stretch here. If you're sinking into the back, come up nice and straight and bend the knee. Let's practice proper posture, and the flexibility will come in time. And from here, let's just take a minute to rock back and forward on those sit bones, kind of feeling the whole leg in that hip joint and how that rocking works. And we're going to take our opposite arm and wrap it around the pinky toe side of the foot. And if you have your knee bent, that's a-okay. And we're going to reach and twist out long. And the hand comes to the other side of the foot, maybe bringing that leg a little closer to your face. Rocking back just a little tiny bit, letting that leg hover, matching the leg, bringing the arms up, and roll down. We take an inhale in. On the exhale, we engage through the core. We do a single knee fold of our opposite leg. We bring it up to tabletop. We inhale in. On the exhale, we reach it long on that diagonal. Inhale. On the exhale, we engage through the core, cervical nod, and walking up the leg. Inhale. And on the exhale, we walk down the leg. Inhale. And exhale, cervical nod, walking up the leg. Inhale. And on the exhale, we walk down the leg. Inhale. And exhale, engaging through the core, cervical nod, and walking up the leg. Coming to the tops of the sit bones, finding that little rocking back and forth. What I love about this exercise is it starts to prepare us for a pretty advanced exercise called the teaser. And this is a nice transitional exercise because it kind of hybrids the teaser and the roll-ups together. And the roll-ups are the very first mat exercise we did after those sacrum openers. And let's take opposite hand to pinky toe side of the foot and twist it open. And just seeing what information this is giving you today. I'm feeling a pretty intense stretch through kind of the side of my leg all the way into that hamstring insertion. And bring the other hand to the foot. Bring the leg a little bit higher, if you choose. And here we go. The foot hovers. We match it. We enter our teaser position and we will roll down. So we've already done 2 half teasers today. Not bad for a Friday, people. All right. We're going to move into leg circles. We are going to utilize some tactile cueing today. We've been doing this in the past, and because I am not in the classroom with you, I'm going to give you some tools so that you can self-correct. So we're going to have one hand on the hip and one hand on the rib bones. And so you can see how this creates a little diagonal. And we're going to take an inhale in. And on the exhale, let's see if we can feel that diagonal kind of coming closer together. Inhale in. And exhale, finding that diagonal coming closer together. The interesting thing about Pilates is there's many exercises that create instability in the body. And it is our job to find stability. And so there's a lot of leg circles. The exercise that we're about to jump into is a great example. By creating a lot of instability, it teaches us how to kind of harness the use of the core, but also finding proper coordination that's going to function best for us. So with that instability, you're going to learn how to start finding stability and start really deepening the strength of those core muscles. So we're going to have our hands on these points, the rib and the hip. And throughout this exercise, we're going to eliminate what I like to call the hula dancing. So we're going to eliminate the wiggles in the torso. Here we are. We are on our backs. We take an inhale in. On the exhale, let's place left hand on left rib, right hand on right hip. On the exhale, we're going to engage through that core, feeling that diagonal come closer together. Our left leg is going to do a single knee fold, and it's going to come up to the ceiling. If you have your legs straight, if the straight leg is too much, please do it bent in that tabletop position. If your leg is straight, take a moment to externally rotate it. So right now, my knee is going to turn to face my computer screen. I'm going to replace my hands. I'm going to take an inhale in. And on my exhale, I'm going to circle the leg around. Inhale. Exhale, circle the leg around. There should be no movement under those palms. Inhale. Exhale, circle around. Other way. Exhale, circle around. Inhale. Exhale, circle around. Inhale. Exhale, circle around. Touching that toe down, reaching the leg long, switching hands, left hand on left hip, right hand on right rib. We take a nice big inhale in. On the exhale, the right leg does a single knee fold, toe up to the ceiling, or in tabletop, whatever you're choosing today. If your leg is straight, taking a moment to make sure that it is rotated externally so the knee is pointing away and to the side of you. We inhale, exhale, circle around. Inhale, exhale, circle around. Inhale, exhale, circle around. Other way. Exhale, circle around. Inhale, exhale, circle around. Inhale, exhale, circle around. Touching the toe down, releasing the leg long. Excellent. Good. We are going to move into a mermaid now. This one feels really nice. So we're going to have one leg bent in front of us and the other leg bent behind us, kind of like we're making a Z-like shape. I like to keep my feet flexed. It feels just a little bit better on those knee joints. Let's place one hand down. Let's have the other hand out. We're going to take an inhale in. And on the exhale, we're going to bend side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bend to the other side. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the side. Inhale to the center. Exhale, side. Feeling those ribs open up. Inhale to the center and swapping sides. Front leg is bent. Back leg is bent. Feet are flexed. Take an inhale in and exhale, bend side. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, bend side. Inhale in. Exhale, bending side. Inhale in. Exhale, bending side. Good. All right. We're now going to start transitioning into the planking portion of class. We will do a couple of exercises on all fours just to fire up and wake up that shoulder girdle stability. Let's bring our hands in front of us. Let's feel those scapula wrap onto the back. And let's transfer into our all fours position. Let's take a couple cats and cows. We inhale in. And on the exhale, let's feel the tail tuck and create a nice big dome in that back. And on the inhale, let's find a big arch. Exhale to dome. Inhale to arch. Exhale to dome. Inhale to arch. Exhale to dome. Inhale to arch. And coming back to neutral. Let's find our scapular support. So in this one, I'm going to take an inhale and come to neutral. And on my exhale, I like to imagine that my shoulder blades are about to hold something like a walnut or a golf ball or something. So your shoulder blades are going to come together. And on the inhale, you're going to come to neutral. When your shoulder blades come together, you will naturally feel your chest go towards the floor. And that's kind of an indication to see if you're doing it correct. So on my inhale, I find a beautiful neutral. And on my exhale, my shoulder blades come together and my chest goes slightly towards the floor. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, shoulder blades together. 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 Because we've been doing so much on all fours this week, I want to do my forward planking on my forearms to give my wrists a little bit of a break. If you want, you can do, there's 3 options for this plank. Option 1, you're up on your hands. Option 2, you're down on your forearms. And option 3, your palms are flipped to face the sky. And you can alternate between all 3 if you want. I'm just giving you the options. Do what feels best on your body today. Good. So let's find ourselves in a plank. And we're going to do leg kick front support. So on 2 inhales, I'm going to take 2 little kicks. And on my exhale, I place my foot down. And inhale, kick, exhale, place it down. And inhale, kick, exhale, place it down. Inhale, kick, exhale, place it down. And inhale, kick, exhale, place it down. And from here, let's find some rocking forward and back, a forward, a back, a forward, a back, a forward, back, 3, a 2, a 1, and come to a little child's pose, waking up the planks. We're now going to do scapular support in that plank position. So the exact same way we did it on all fours, we're just going to up the ante and bring it to plank. Here we go. Finding your plank position. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders together. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, shoulder blades together. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, shoulder blades together. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, shoulder blades together. And a 5, a 4, a 3, 2, and 1. From here, we are going to move into our back chain work. Finding your hands in a cactus position. If a perfect 90 degrees does not feel good, try bringing your hands closer towards your face or your elbows a little bit more down. Our foreheads are on the mat. We take an inhale in. On the exhale, we engage through the core, we engage through the back, and we bring the face up. On the inhale, We increase, feeling that heart bursting forward. And on the exhale, we lower down. Inhale. And on the exhale, we engage through the core, engaging through the back and bringing the face up. Inhale to increase. Exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale. Exhale, engaging through the core, engaging through the back and bringing the face up. Inhale to increase. And exhale, lower down. Good. And that's Foxy, if you can hear her. She's meowing over there. She's cheering you on. Let's come up to our forearms in that little Sphinx position. And let's just take a moment to sink down and finding that shoulder girdle support, pressing into the forearms, engaging the core, and growing up out of the joints. One more time, sink it down. This position feels all too familiar right now. And on the exhale, engaging through the core, pressing down and growing out of it. We're going to take an inhale in. And on the exhale, the legs are going to grow up and out. 2 inhales, 2 little hamstring curls. Inhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale. Extending the legs long. Turning them out so the knees are facing outwards. And let's beat the heels together. In, 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 in. A 10, a 9, a 8, a 7, a 6, a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, and lower down. We're going to go into double leg kick now. We take an inhale in. Our cheek is on the mat. Oh, hi. I know. This is a hard one. I'm happy you're here to support us. We take an inhale in. Our arms are going to rotate externally. I like to make a thumbs up sign. It helps me understand what my shoulder is doing. So we externally rotate. Those thumbs go up. The legs will go up as well. We take an inhale in. On the exhale, the legs come up and we do exhale, kick, exhale, kick. Inhale, the chest comes up, the thumbs go towards the ceiling and the legs reach long. And exhale, kick, exhale, kick. Inhale, reach it long. 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 And let's stay in this position, reaching the hands long. Seeing, if we flip the palms towards the thighs, if we can touch our middle fingers onto our thighs, rotating those shoulders back and lower down. Saying happy Friday to the back part of the body. Good. Excellent. We're going to move into side plank now. And at any point, if this does not feel good or right, feel free to modify in any sort of way. Right? Yeah, she supports the modifications. All right. So we are on our side. I'm going to have my hand looks like this right now on the mat. I'm going to reach, my bottom leg is bent. My top leg is hooked in front of it. I'm going to go into full side planks today. If you want to do this on your elbow or to have your knees down, any modification is a good modification. We're going to take an inhale in, and on the exhale, come up to side plank. Inhale in, exhale, lower down as if you're going to rest on eggshells. So we're finding that control. Inhale, exhale, side plank. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, exhale, side plank. And from here, we're going to take this top arm and we're going to wrap it towards the hole that your arm and hips are making. Inhale, recover. Exhale and wrap. Inhale, recover, and exhale to wrap. Inhale, recover. And let's come to a front plank. And wherever you are, switching sides, lowering the hips down. I am going to flip around so I'm facing you and you're not looking at my bottom. Here we go. We inhale, exhale, rise up. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, exhale, rise up. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, exhale, rise up. And we exhale, scoop. Inhale, recover. Exhale, carve the air. Inhale, recover. Exhale, carving the air. Inhale, recover. And coming to that front plank. And we're going to lower in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to go into side leg kick now. Great. Choosing your side. We will be doing this both sides. Finding that position, bottom leg bent, top leg in front. We inhale. And on the exhale, we come up. Top leg straight. And we inhale, kick front, exhale, reach it back. And inhale, inhale, exhale back. And inhale, inhale, exhale back. Inhale, inhale, exhale back. Coming to a front plank and switching sides. And we lift that top leg up. And we inhale, kick, exhale, reach it back. Inhale, inhale, exhale back. Inhale, inhale, exhale back. And inhale, inhale, exhale back. Coming to a front plank and coming down and out. Whew. Good. Let me do a quick time check. Excellent. Great. Whew. Okay. Apparently that's what I need to work on. I guess we'll be doing that again next week. You now know what you have to look forward to. All right, and we have one last side plank exercise. This one is about coordination. So as much as one arm goes forward, your leg, your opposite leg, or your same leg will go back. So we're going to work with countering weight, kind of like a seesaw or a teeter-totter, right? So let's find ourselves in our plank prep position. And this is a great moment. If you want to put that bottom knee down, please do. I'd rather you modify and stay safe in your body then push too hard and not be able to join Pilates next week. So we take an inhale in, and on the exhale, we come up. Arm and leg stretch. The arm is going to go back and the leg is going to go front. And we switch. Arm front, leg back. And leg front, arm back. Leg back, arm front. And we're kind of doing this funny little soldier march on just one side. And finding that front plank and switching to the other side. Arm long, and leg front, arm back. Arm front, leg back. Arm back, leg front. Arm front, leg back. And we're switching and marching. Whoa. And finding the balance. Finding the countering stretch and contraction, forward plank. And coming out of it. Just take a second to rotate those wrists. And the other way. Bringing one hand, flipping it and bringing it to the chest. Holding on to that hand and just lowering it down. Finding a little stretch in the front of the wrist. Taking that same hand, palm towards your face, and peeling it open. Shake it out. Other side. Towards the chest, flip the palm, grabbing that thumb side, and lowering it down to feel the stretch in the front of the wrist. And the palm faces your face, and you peel the fingers up and open, finding the stretch in that forearm. Another one I recommend after a very crimpy climb. That's if your forearms want to move after a crimpy climb. And just shake it out. Excellent. So we have just a couple minutes left, and we are going to go into, we've been ending class on this note, and it's feeling really nice. And it's a great way to end on a chest, heart, back opener. It kind of opens all of the above. Excellent. This is called standing double leg stretch. And we did double leg stretch on our backs at the very top of class. And we're just going to revisit it standing up. And also, let's just see how it feels standing on our 2 feet now that we've done all of that core stability work, finding that midline, engaging the back chain of the body, engaging the front chain of the body, and kind of integrating brain and body together. Here we go. We inhale, scooping the arms up. Exhale, dive it forward, hands clasped behind the legs. The legs come to a bend, and we inhale, increasing the dome of the back. And on the exhale, we release the hands a little bit just to get over the booty, and we reach back. So I'm thinking back of head to tailbone, heart to ceiling. And on the inhale, we dive forward. And on the exhale, we bend the legs and roll up sequentially through the spine. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, scooping the arms down to come up. Exhale, diving it forward. Knees bend, hands clasp. Inhale, increasing the dome of that back. And exhale, cranium to sacrum, heart bursts to the ceiling. Inhale, breaking at the hips or increasing the hip crease like we did at the beginning of class. Exhale, bending the knees and rolling through the spine. Last time, inhale, scooping the arms down to come up. Exhale, diving over, hands clasp, knees bend. Inhale, increasing the stretch of the back. I like to straighten my legs into my forearms. And on the exhale, we find that arch, cranium to sacrum, heart to ceiling. Inhale, increasing the hip crease to bend forward. And exhale, bending the knees, hand rolling up through the spine, rotating the palms out. Let's come to standing one more time. And let's end with just a couple side stretches the same way we did in Mermaid. So I like to think about one hand creeping down the side of my thigh. We want to remember that the core is nice and strong and engaged this entire time. We want to take an inhale in. And on the exhale, arching up and over. Inhale, back upright. Exhale, arching up and over. Inhale, upright. Exhale to arch. Inhale, upright. Exhale, swapping sides. Inhale. Exhale to reach. Inhale, upright. Exhale, reaching up and over. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale, come up. Lowering that hand down. Maybe giving the body a little shake out. And that is your class today. Thank you all so much for joining. My name is Haylee. I teach Pilates at Sender One LAX, and I cannot wait to get back into the studio with you person to person. Down below, right below the video, is my link to my Venmo account. If you find yourself in a financial or employment predicament similar to me, please do not donate, but continue to take class. I am here to support you, and I know that by you taking my class, it means the world to me to have people on the other side of the screen. If you do have the means to donate, it would mean the absolute world to me, and I would greatly appreciate anything that you have the means to give. Have a gorgeous Friday. I will see you Monday at 5:30.